Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Shiny Beedrill here with the new and improved Poison Jab in the Great League. So we're going to be seeing Ultra League tomorrow, and like usual, I'm going to go ahead and remind you again, if you want to do 6 sets tomorrow, just do 4 today, and then for your last set, what you're going to have to do is pretend you're going to go into Go Battle League, free or with a pass, and then once you've done that, once you've seen your team, go ahead and back out. You need to lock it in there. So if you do your 4 sets and then just back out, you will actually lose that last set. So make sure you do that last step there. So Beedrill was requested by a few of you, specifically one person. Sorry I couldn't find your comment. And I'm going to say I have been testing it out. It's just been really bad odds, with the matchups, and I just find that there's going to be better poison types to be using. But that's not saying Beedrill's not good. It is an absolutely amazing Pokemon with a massive resistance to fighting, being poison and bug. And it's just an awesome looking Pokemon, especially with its shiny here. We're going to be pairing it up with Swampert and Sableye through the entire video. Do believe we're going to be switching the leads, but the team is going to maintain its same lineup here. So yesterday, or not yesterday, a few hours ago, I uploaded a video about Volcarona. Okay, so also getting the way I was saying it, the way I say it, I guess is not completely correct. But I went over the fact that Fiery Dance is not going to get any sort of attack buff or debuff. Guys, I was in La La Land. I really shouldn't have uploaded at that time, but I just wanted to maintain the schedule because of the certain things I have going on right now. But in fact, Fiery Dance is exclusive to it, which we went over. But no stat buffs, which it does. It's a 50% chance to increase your attack by 1 stage. We'll get into the commentary here. I know this is not going to be the longest video around. I just wanted to correct myself. I hate doing that because it's up, right? And I didn't even catch it. It was sitting right in front of me. Like, it said it right there. But anyways, that's going to be exciting. When do I think it's going to be released? A lot of people were asking that. I don't know. Maybe for GoFest, a secret release during that time, or some sort of other event. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the commentary here. Beedrill. Is it good? Yes, it is good. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to have a rough time up against some things here. Going up against Sableye here. We're going to be doing some neutral damage with the X-Scissor because it is going to be part dark. And it is not the squishiest Pokemon around, but it's not a tank, all right? It definitely can't take too many hits. Its resistances are absolutely amazing. So let's see what we have going on here. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Sableye. They're going for a foul play. They have no more shields, and we just used the last one ourselves. They're going to be able to get to another one of these, which is going to bring us into the red. Or, there we go, red after Shadow Claw. And we have plenty of energy going on here. They're bringing in a Galarian Stunfisk. We're going to go ahead and throw this. We have the Swampert, so as soon as I see that, I would assume they're going to back out. Yeah, there we go. Taking the win. Looking good. All right. Now, what about Ultra League? We'll talk about that. We're going to have plenty of time to go over that. Some things have slightly changed, but it's not too dramatic here. We had a decent lead with the Toxicroak. They're going to be swapping into their own Sableye here. And there's no need to swap because Beedrill is going to be able to really put Toxicroak in its place, and same with Swampert. Although Swampert Shadow is very squishy, Mud Bombs still do hurt, while the Sludge Bomb is going to be resisted. So the two Sableyes are just going at it here, having a good old Shadow Claw showdown, I suppose. And we are actually going to be double shielding the Sableye. I felt like I needed to come out on top for this battle here. And there we go. The Toxicroak's counter is going to hurt, but they're coming in with a Lickitung XL, which is very interesting. Our Shadow Claws are going to be resisted to that normal, but the foul play is going to hurt. All right. Maybe could have gotten to a return, but it's not worth the risk. Go ahead and throw it and swap into our Beedrill here. Now, Power Whip is the other charge move that the Lickitung is more than likely going to have, and that's going to have a massive resistance, so they're just going to be going for the Body Slam spam, which is getting the job done, as you can see here. Going to go ahead and go for the X-Scissor. And we're not getting a shield, so we're going to go ahead and go for another one here because those licks were starting to add up. Something weird happened here. Like, I didn't want to win this. I wanted to come in and farm, but I think they had an understanding as to what I was trying to do, so they swapped. They're like, nah. Even though they were left with very little health, Swampert farming something with that much health is still going to be very beneficial. So getting out the Hydro Cannon, taking them out, in comes Lickitung, and we quick move them out with the Swampert taking the win. So that Shadow Swampert's quick move actually does some decent damage as opposed to the regular one here, which is really not doing too much. So we're met with a Melmetal. Very interesting here. How is this matchup for us? It's actually okay. It's fine. Rock Slide is going to, do some damage here. But we're going to be able to still hold our own. I do believe I try to catch a Rock Slide with the Swampert, but we successfully do it. Maybe. Let's see here. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that was a great catch. Not very effective. Okay, great. And they're swapping into a Hypno. Now, the worst case scenario would be them swapping into some sort of grass user and farming me down because, well, mud, ground and water. So yeah, thinking Mud Boy. So we're up against this Hypno here. We're able to get to the Hydro Cannon. When this happened, I kind of did a little, put my fist in the air like, yes, you gotta be kidding me. I love the slow connection for the confusion. So bringing in the Beedrill and farming down that poison type, and they have an Azumarill in the back with 2 shields here. And well, this is just amazing, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go for this. And they don't shield it up. Holding onto those shields and calling the bait. Alright, even if this is an X-Scissor and they know it, well, we know it is an X-Scissor, but I'm talking from their perspective. I think it's time to start using some shields here. So we're bringing in the Sableye to just absorb that damage. And then the Beedrill has 2 shields. I mean, we didn't have to swap. We could have just double shield here. So, yeah, I think I just didn't want them to use their shields. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, good game. Moving on to our next one, we're met with a Galarian Stunfisk, and this is fine. This is fine. It's no problem at all. Our foul plays are going to be doing some nice damage. We do have that Swampert that really wants to see it. Beedrill does not want to get hit by a Rock Slide, non-stab. But we do have Drill Run, which is going to be putting on a lot of damage to that Steel-type Galarian. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is going to be a Rock Slide, of course. And we're going to be getting their first shield, maybe. If they want to maintain this battle here and not lose swap, yep, they're going to go ahead and shield it up. We're going to go ahead and catch another Rock Slide with our good old Swampert. We're on the roll catching those Rock Slides, aren't we? Okay. And no Grass type. Okay. All right, good. We're okay. Looking good. Another Pokemon we don't really want to see is Jellicent, but it's not as bad as the Grass type. Even though Jellicent's water, the Shadow Swampert's Hydro Cannons are still doing a ridiculous amount of damage to it. So we're looking pretty good. We're going to go in here with Sableye. Simple as that. The counters are adding up, but they wanted to use 2 shields, so hey, we're going to be able to go ahead and get this through here. We still have 1 shield left. They could have farmed us down here, but they're throwing to be safe, which is making sense. Taking us out with the Ice Punch. Bringing in Beedrill to farm down, and we have a shield left. Let's go. And they have a Lantern. Woo! Super effective Drill Run damage. Let's get it, Beedrill. Okay. Now, at this moment, I was getting nervous because I thought that the other Pokemon had energy, so we're going to let this go, which was a big mistake. Okay? So we should have shielded that up, and I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, well, we lost. Doesn't matter. Good game. You don't win them all. All right, on to our next opponent. Starting it off with Sableye, met with a Jellicent, and that is Chef's Kiss. Let's go. Everything in the back does not want to see that because Ghost resists the poison, and, well, Jellicent is just going to do a lot of damage to Swampert. They're going to be swapping into their Alola Ninetales here, and we're just going to go ahead and continue on with the Beedrill. No problem. And of course, we are counter swapping them here. Powder Snows are doing damage. Weather Ball is going to hurt. Let's see if we can just beat this Ninetales here, although I think they're going to get to another one. Yeah, we could have went for the X-Scissor, but I wanted to farm down, have energy ready to go, so unfortunately, we're going to have to burn that next shield. I think we're just tapping on the Drill Run right now, no matter what is going to be thrown into the battle. And it's great. It's a good move. And it's that Jellicent. Okay, resisted Poison Jab. They're going to be able to farm us down, and we're in a not-so-great position here. Okay, so I had to make the biggest gamble, and there it was. Beautiful. We bring in the Swampert to take the Brute Force, which they went for a bubble to lower our attack, using that energy, swapping into Sableye, getting that last shield. They cannot KO us, not even with the Shadow Ball now. We are shieldless, so we had to do that little maneuver. They're lowering our attack, bringing in a Toxicroak. We got to get to that return. Come on. Oh my gosh. I am getting greedy. Yep, that's, oh my gosh, that is absolutely horrific. At this point, I almost threw my phone, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon, getting to them, to it before they get to the Mud Bomb, and they're bringing in that Jellicent, and they really know that we're going to be able to take them out with Hydro Cannon. So we're taking that win there, looking good. Okay, let's keep moving here. Do I recommend Beedrill? Well, you know what? Have fun, guys. I'm taking this season Not as serious as the other ones, to be honest, because I'm not too interested in the clothing and all of the issues that have been coming along with the season here. But anyways, we have a Ninetales. They are calling it. That really frustrates me. I mean, they're playing it correctly, but they call it so good. And, ooh, if we got the Sludge Wave through, it's over, right? Well, at least for this matchup here. So, not the best position to be in here, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Beedrill because it does have Charm, and that's doing a lot of damage to Sableye. We're going to be able to farm down here, and we're still holding on to 2 shields. They're bringing in an Umbreon, so our X-Scissor is going to be doing super effective damage, but it is an Umbreon, right? It's no XL in the Ultra League, but it's definitely going to be able to absorb these to some degree here. As you can see, super effective X-Scissor, and we are chipping away nicely. And we're still holding on to 2 shields, I do believe. No, we used a shield. Okay, my bad. Swapping into Sableye to absorb this here. Why would I do such a thing? Desperation, and they swap themselves into an Alolan Marowak. Why? Folks, don't ask me why, okay? I don't know, all right? But it happens, so that's what they do. Bring it in the Umbreon, and we're just going to go for the foul play. I mean, I don't even care. We just need to do chip damage. We're still getting the shield. I mean, that still would have hurt it. At the range of health that it is at, despite it being dark in an Umbreon. Letting this go through, easy money, and we're going to just farm down. Yeah, no problem. Taking the win with the Beedrill's Poison Jab. Now, alright, see, I've been using it before, like I mentioned, but I just found like Nidoqueen or Quillfish are just a little bit more playable in the current climate of the meta. Beedrill's absolutely phenomenal if you've got the right matchups up against your opponent, but anyway. Up against the Dugong here, they're going to be lowering that attack. This is not particularly the best. Now, what I was thinking while going up against this, what if there was a Shadow Seal? Man, could you imagine a Shadow Dugong? Whew, sounds nasty. So we're going to go ahead and just let them take us out here, unfortunately. And they're going to be able to get off an Icy Wind. So we're going to have to probably swap this Beedrill out at one point so we can remove that debuff. Although, folks, let me know what's up. Are the debuffs and attack buffs actually staying when you retreat a Pokemon and then bring them back in? Because that's horrible. Specifically, the defense debuff or the attack debuff to your opponent. When they retreat to refresh it, you know, they got a little plan going on here. Apparently, I'm hearing from some people that it's actually not refreshing and you're staying debuffed. So, another reason, if that is the case, to not care about this season, okay? Alright, so up against the Medicham here. Going to go ahead and just spam it away with the Hydro Cannon. They have no more shields left, and, you know, as much as I was tempted to shield this up, either they're going to go Power Punch, and the next counter would have taken us out, I'm sure. So we're just going to go in here with Beedrill, and now we'll go ahead and use the shield, because this is a nice punch. Or baiting me with a Power Punch, very nice. Okay, going to go ahead and go for the X-Scissor here on the Hypno before they get off a charge move or take us out of confusion. In comes the Medicham, and we Poison Jab down. So as you can see, Beedrill is putting in the work quite nicely. So our next match, we're met with a Stunfisk. The thing is absolutely hilarious when it's just attacking like that with its quick moves, just flopping. Look at that thing. Hilarious. Such a funny Pokemon. Reminds me of a Halibut. So we're going to go ahead and build up quite a bit here, going for our first foul play. And I don't know if I'm going to do any catch play right now. I think I just continue on, getting to another one. Just putting on the pressure at this point. I may swap in here. No, we're going to let it go down. Are we going to? Yeah, let it go down, and then we want to come in here with our Swampert and farm it up. And they're staying. Sounds good to me. So Mud Bomb, you know, it's going to bring us down to a little bit, almost half. Yeah, it's pretty good. And they have a Jellicent here, so we're loaded up on energy. We're not looking too bad, even though the Sableye is gone. So just going to go for that Hydro Cannon. As you can see, oh, you're a Jellicent? Oh, you're a tank and you're a water type? Swampert? Shadow doesn't care. Nah, it doesn't care at all. So we're going to go ahead and throw in our Beedrill here just to preserve the Swampert. Just to preserve it. Because it is so good, we may need it later down the line here. Gonna go ahead and go for the not very effective X-Scissor while missing a bubble. Gotta love it. But we're getting a shield out of them because, that's an indication that there's something back there that doesn't really want to see this potentially. Or they just wanted to get off that Shadow Ball. But what we're going to be able to do on our opponent that has no shields with the Swampert, watch this sweep. Alright, taking them out with quick moves. 2 Pokemon down with quick moves, and I got a Skarmory in the back. We have 2 Hydro Cannons. Is not going to KO even from a Shadow Swampert, but You'll see how close this is. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, trainers.
Hey.